Hello and welcome to Atomic Geekdom's Toy Corner unboxing extravaganza. I don't know what you want to call this thing, but this is where we get some toys in our possession. We picked up some stuff from a toy hunt or a recent order, or we were sent something to review, and that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna unbox them. We're gonna review them. Today we're actually gonna do the Target latest WWE Legends line. I got pretty much the whole line except for one, just one I didn't want or need. So we're gonna go over that right now. We're gonna take a look at the packaging, take a look at the figures, unbox them, review, talk about it, and go from there. So without any delay, let's just jump right into it. So first up in the WWE Legends line from Target's latest drop, we're gonna talk about Attitude Era Ken Shamrock. He came in off of UFC. I would imagine one of the first UFC guys to come into the WWE. WWF at the time, and he started off right away. He was in mix with Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels. He played the enforcer / referee for their match, or not Shawn Michaels, Stone Cold Steve Austin, one of the greatest double turns matches of all time. Great match, lots of blood, very, very dramatic. Highly recommend you check it out. In this package, looks like he's got the IC title from that era, a bunch of fists, and yeah, so excuse me, there's the box. We got Elite Series 17. Behind me, I've got a whole bunch more I need to unbox from an older line, which we'll do later. On the side, we got a nice little drawing glamour shot right up front. I love the use of the old WWE logo, the clean logo, even though the title has the scratch WWE logo on it. Nice shiny title there. On the back, we've got the cross cell here. The only one I'm not getting is the WCW, I think it's the WCCW version of Ultimate Warrior. I've never been a big Warrior fan, so I'm not really interested in collecting those, especially when we're trying to save money, you know. But we got the other three, which I'm very excited for. Got them like pretty much same day release. So let's go ahead and always keep your eye open because this was on sale half off. Like the week it came out, Target had a half off sale. So yeah. There he is inside the plastic there. Let's get rid of this. Let's get him out of here. All right. So the first set of hands, we've got our gripping hands. In case he wants to hold a microphone. He didn't do much talking, but a microphone, a chair, a lead pipe, what have you. And a couple pointer fingers. I'm coming for you. Be that way around. And of course, just the straight up fists, because that's what he was known as. He would just stand there and just scream. He was intense. He was an intense dude. A lot of use of submission moves, of course, because he was MMA. I want to say he was a heel a lot with McMahon. In fact, as part of the corporation. In my memory. As far as articulation goes, all the good stuff. Pinless elbows. Really good flex there. As always with these Mattels, the feet are the hardest to move. I would like a little bit less there, but ab is real loose. Like, oh wow, really loose. You can actually hear that. Does the splits in case it needs. One leg does not want to do it. There we go. Just in case it needs to jump over an X-Pac or something. But this is the green trunks version. This is the regular. There is a chase out there. It's the blue trunks. So you want to be on the lookout for that. I did not grab one. I did not see one out, but I have a feeling you'll be able to find it. These Legends chases are not hard. I think the Edge one was kind of hard, but we had Molly Holly was an easy one to find. All right, so there's our Ken Shamrock. Oh, we didn't read the back. Let's read the back here. Titles: he is an Intercontinental Champion and a World Tag Team Champion. The world's most dangerous man already established himself as one of the all-time greats inside the Octagon when he debuted in WWE. Shamrock's reputation for snapping and tapping preceded him. Once in the zone, he refused to let go of his submissions, making him one of the most feared superstars in the locker room. Yeah, he would, that's the thing the announcers would always say. Oh, Ken Shamrock is in the zone. And then it was over. There was no chance for anybody to survive after that. All right, up next in the WWE Legends Target line, Series 17, we've got AJ Styles. Now, this is the very end of WCW's run. And so their roster is pretty depleted. They're trying to bring in new guys, some fresh blood. In fact, I think that was what it was called, fresh blood or new blood. They're trying to bring in new guys to try to revamp their roster, try to save whatever they could. It didn't turn out very well for them. AJ Styles made the roster. Too bad it was not for very long. They would then soon go out of business and be purchased by Vince McMahon. But here he is. I don't remember any of this. I'm gonna go back and look it up. I remember seeing pictures and stuff, but I do not remember any of his run in WCW. So I'm gonna go take a look at it. I got this because I'm an AJ Styles fan. I was never a huge WCW fan, so I was always the WWF mark back in the day during the Monday Night Wars. Take them out there. Forgot. There's the box. There's the side. And on the back, titles: WWE Champion, Intercontinental Champion, Raw Tag Team Champion. WCW's 2001 roster featured exciting young talent who were just waiting for their chance to make their mark in the business. One of those superstars was a young high flyer from Georgia named AJ Styles, pulling off moves few had ever seen. Though WCW closed its doors soon after his debut, everyone who saw him knew that AJ Styles' future didn't just look bright, it looked phenomenal. So there you go. All right, there he is inside the plastic. Comes with a nice Nitro shirt and a pair of hands. Let's get him out of here. AJ, 2 gripping hands. Comes with. All right. So, usual articulation, all the same. The knee pads are loose, which is fun sometimes. The wrist cuffs are painted on, so when you change your hands, you don't have to worry about losing those flying off there. But there he is. Plain Jane trunks, just orange with a little flare on the side there. Orange, did I say? Maroonish brown. Just straight up black. Yeah. And then there's the t-shirt, the Nitro shirt. It's one of the Velcro ones that they do with the Velcro in the back. There he is with his Nitro gear on. I'll probably display him with the shirt on. I'll make it look better, but I'll probably display him with the shirt on just so that when I have him displayed with my other AJ figures, he's kind of, stood out for what era this figure is from. Just for my own knowledge. So there he is. Hopefully you got a good look at him right over here beside me with some of these glamour shots that we got going on. So, the face looks good. Face does look like a young AJ Styles. Pre-soccer mom haircut, like everybody likes to make fun of him for. He's ready to go. He's ready for a fight. He's ready to take on Vampiro or Sting or whoever else was left on WCW's roster. Billy Kidman. Probably, I don't know who he had matches with back then, but I'll take a look. So there he is. There's AJ Styles. All right. Alrighty. Finally in our WWE Legends line, Series 17, straight from Tarjay, we've got Shawn Michaels. One of my favorites. Again, this is a good line for me. I like all these figures so far. So we got Shawn Michaels. This is the gear he had well before DX, before his run with Bret Hart. This was like IC title era, Razor Ramon fighting era. More truly, this is right after he ended his tag team run, which we'll talk about here in a second. So there he is on the side there in the box, looking good. On the back, we got the blurb, we got the cross sell again. We've already opened 2 of them. We're not going to open this guy because I don't have him. I'm not going to get him. But you guys, Ultimate Warrior fans are lucky, man. You guys are getting tons of his figure. And I know there's a lot of these too, so we're pretty fortunate. But so you might skip 1 or 2. I know this is a different looking one, WCCW, a very different look. Mandingo Warrior is what I keep hearing. So yeah, but yeah, so let's take a look here. WWE Champion, Intercontinental Champion, World Tag Team Champion. Shawn Michaels made his mark as a tag team trailblazer as part of the Rockers, but had larger ambitions. With a single super kick, he broke his tag team, he broke Brutus Beefcake's barbershop window, and he broke through WWE's glass ceiling. The Heartbreak Kid emerged from the shattered pieces of the Rockers, beginning a path to become one of the greatest superstars in WWE history. One super kick to the face of his tag team partner, Marty Jannetty. And that ended it. A historic segment. Hopefully, maybe Kyle can put a picture of it up right here. It just a phenomenal moment in the history of WWE. Would mark the rise of Shawn Michaels. So let's open this bad boy up. I already know how I'm going to pose him. The only way you can pose this man. Pre-Heartbreak Kid. All right, there he is, looking good in his gear. 2 sets of hands. There we go. We got a set of grippers. All right, we can get right into it right away. I like this figure a lot. Good feel to him. Good paint job. I love white. A nice white, clean and white and black is a great look. You got the red on the vest, which does come off if you want it to come off. Underneath the vest, so you can see it there. Some painted on chest hair, so you know he's a grown man. The sunglasses do come off, but I'm going to leave those on there because when you take them off, which is nice, they have a little ridge in the hair, which keeps the glasses from falling off. But when you take the glasses off, it does look a little goofy. Here, I'll show you. You can see the hairline looks a little weird. This doesn't look too bad though without the glasses. Some of the other ones look pretty ridiculous. In the glamour shots, I'll show you some with and without the glasses. But yeah, this is a good looking figure. Does the splits like no other, because he's gonna jump over some giants in the ring. A great looking figure, good articulation on everything. Everything's nice and loose. And old Shawn here. On the back of the vest, it says, "Too sexy for this crowd." I'm too sexy for this crowd. A great, just a great character. A good heel run all around before he would join Hunter as a part of DX. He would do other stuff in between there. Obviously, it's one of the greatest ladder matches of all time with Razor Ramon. More on Razor Ramon in an episode later this week. You go out and have a great match with Razor Ramon in the ladder match. Historic matches with Bret Hart, with Stone Cold, Psycho Sid. Just a great run, and then of course he lost his smile for a brief moment, and then the Attitude Era started, and he found his smile again, and he came back and he found Triple H and China and Rick Rude, and yeah, so there it is. All right, a great line, I think. All three of them: Ken Shamrock, AJ Styles, HBK. All of them are good. I like all of them. They do fit on the Ringside Collectibles Mattel stands. Make sure you get those Mattel stands for the WWE figures. They are different. So make sure you get those. We'll be back with another episode very, very soon. Maybe tomorrow. Not sure. Depends on how busy we are. Stay tuned to the podcast feed. We will have a new episode coming up soon to talk about The Last of Us debuting on HBO Max. Talk about Quantum Leap returning and a couple episodes that have been on since they returned. All the news that we need to talk about. Ant-Man and Wasp coming out soon. We'll talk about that. But yeah, until then, please take care. If you did like what you saw, give us a thumbs up and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Find us at Atomic Geekdom on all the social medias. Twitch.tv/Atomic Geekdom. Ladies, this video is edited by Kyle. You can find him at twitch.tv/KKrause88, I think. If I'm wrong, it'll pop up on the screen here. Maybe it'll float up. You can find Kyle there. That is it for me. You guys have a wonderful day. Go ahead and be good to each other. If you find something on the hunt that you like, be responsible. But don't forget, you only live once. I mean, you can't take that money with you. You can't take the figures with you, but you can always pass them down, right? That's right. All right, you guys take care. Be good to each other. I'll see you soon.